At the root, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is a confident person, a bold person, maybe a natural leader or has practiced leadership skills and is a, bold, like powerful, courageous type of person. So at the root, this is nice. This is nice energy, feeling that confidence, no matter what, like no matter what happens, just confident in yourself, confident in the direction you're going in. Trusting in the universe, trusting in yourself. I like that. Very cool. Let's pull one for the sacral. Just one. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So now we have a king and a queen on the board. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's comfortable. She's got her comforts. What else do I want to say? She is fertile. She has a lot to offer. Maybe domestic, resourceful. The Queen of Pentacles to me, is giving me kind of Empress vibes here for some reason. I think the Queen of Pentacles is passionate and expressive, maybe not verbally, but expressive in like the way that the queen carries herself, the way that the queen dresses, or what the queen does is an expression. I think everything the queen does is an expression, and it's expression of her truth, whatever that may be. And let's pull one for your solar plexus. Now we have 4 wands. So we had the King of Wands on the board for your root, and now for your solar plexus we have the 4 of Wands. So there's some kind of celebration or friendship, some kind of reunion, something that you feel you want to do. I don't know if you want to plan some kind of gathering or some kind of reunion, some kind of gathering that you want to do. Like you want to have nostalgia and friendship and, reunite with people and celebrate. So you're kind of like, I feel like you're thinking about that. The Queen of Pentacles is maybe planning some sort of reunion, some sort of gathering, something like that, of bringing people together, communities together for a positive reason. And in your heart, we have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is coming up for your heart space, and I think that you are very aware of what's going on around you. You are isolating yourself, I think, like at home. Yeah, I think or in your studio, something like that. Even if your studio is outside, you are isolating yourself, and it's like for a reason. It's for a reason. Like this isolation is self-imposed, and that's in your heart. So I think you do get a lot of pleasure from solitude, and maybe you're thinking of, hey, maybe it's time to kind of get out and celebrate, balance it out a little bit, something like that. But altogether, the foundational energy that I'm picking up on today is solid. We got the King, a Queen, we have some Wands, and then some Swords. And I'm not taking this 8 of Swords as any kind of negative connotation today. But let's see what else comes up. I want to pull 3 more cards. This next card is going to be for your throat. This is an interesting one. So the Hierophant is coming up for your throat, and let's see. Yeah, this is the first major here. So, the Hierophant represents traditions, conventions, expectations, conformity. I don't think you're saying a lot. You're not saying a lot, but I think you're outwardly conforming, but internally there's something hidden that you're not being conventional about. And I'm just really being drawn to the Hierophant's robe. Like, the Hierophant is all covered up. But what is under there? What does the Hierophant really look like as a person? So I feel like you're covering the deepest parts of yourself. And it's not like in a bad way. It just makes you feel comfortable, I think, to cover. This sounds bad. That's why I don't want to say it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think that you, in a way, are covering the truth, but it's not lying or being manipulative or anything like that. It's like a self-protection. I'm just really being drawn to the Hierophant's robe, and the Hierophant's all covered up. But then, like, the feet are peeking out, the hands are peeking out. So you're on the move, like, you're actively doing with your hands, you're manifesting with your hands, and you're moving around with your feet and stuff, and doing your life, but you're covering something. I think you're covering, like, what you're working on. In your speech is conforming to, like, norms, but underneath there's something different under there. That's kind of what I'm getting at. There's something different. Like, if you were to take off all of the robes and just take everything off, this would be a totally different person underneath. It's like these robes, this is what I want to say, these robes are a persona. These robes are a persona. But underneath that is something different. Not that the robes are not genuine, it's just something different than what is publicly portrayed. Okay, now I'm getting somewhere with my intuition and finding the way. The robes publicly portray some sort of image, but when you take the robes off, there's something different under there. That's what I'm picking up on today. And I'm not sure why that's coming up, but that's what I'm picking up on. Strongly. Like, emphasis strongly. Okay. Let's pull one for your third eye and see what else comes through. Okay. Oh, and now we have another major. We have the sun. Very interesting. This is fascinating because I'm getting, like, hidden vibes with the Hierophant, like under the robes. What's under the robes? I had that whole conversation about that I was picking up on. And then the sun is, like, clear. And this little kid, or this toddler, this person, is unrobed. So this Hierophant is fully robed, and then this character is unrobed, and it's like there's something freeing about that and something constricting about all the robes that the Hierophant has, because this is a free energy. The sun card is a freedom, free energy, and the Hierophant to me is restricted. I don't think you're hiding something, like, in a bad way. It's just, it's almost like something is processing, like the gestational period it's in process. It's forming, it's cooking. It's not ready yet to come out, but it's going to come out in the sun, what you're working on. Interesting. And then, let's pull one for your crown, and two popped out. Okay, so the star and the Four of Cups popped out. I'm only going to take one. but I'll put it there, okay? So, wow, so the star, yes. The star's also major, and this is fascinating because the star to me is giving me replenishment vibes, renewal, you know, some kind of like moving mixture of hope and replenishment and renewal. Like the earth is renewing the star and this character, and the star, the character of the star is renewing the earth, and the earth is renewing the star character. Like it's a, I'm seeing like an infinity symbol. This is what I'm seeing. It's not there in my eye, but I'm seeing in my mind's eye like an infinity symbol here. And so it's a cycle of replenishment. The earth is replenishing you, and you are replenishing the earth. It's something like that. That's your star renewal energy. And I like that because that's coming up for your crown. Yeah, that's coming up for your crown. Interesting. Okay. And then this one popped out at the same time. But we're not taking it. So let's just discuss it quickly. The Four of Cups. This is not a bad thing. This is more like hidden gifts today. Yeah, there's more hidden gifts going on. There's hidden gifts going on. Yes, because I'm thinking today I'm being drawn to like, what is under all of these robes? Like, what does the King of Wands look like under all that stuff? If you were just see the King of Wands on the street, what is the Queen of Pentacles? What does she actually look like? What does her hair look like? And what does she look like under all that? And these people are robed as well. And you can't really tell what this Eight of Swords looks like either. And the Hierophant, I really picked up on it there, is there's just a lot of robes. There's a lot of embellishments in garb. And then these two don't have nothing on. You know what I'm saying? These two have nothing on. So there's something going on there in the environment where it's like expand, contract, or expose, cover, expose, something like that. And I feel like it has something to do like almost with your self-care. Like you're able to go out in the world and be exposed to the elements or to whatever you have going on in your life, but then when you go home or to your comfort zone, whatever that looks like for you, that is where you replenish. Yeah, that's where you replenish. And that's cool. I mean, a lot of people, they don't have, and then the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. A lot of people don't have a safe space, but you do. I feel like you do somehow. And that safe space might be mental. It might be a mental safe space. It might be a physical safe space, or both, or either. Something like that. But there's hidden gifts. And the hidden gifts are having to do with your quiet time, like your replenishment time. Let's go ahead and get... And I think that quiet time is leading to like infinity of creation. Like you're creative, you're being creative, and you're renewing yourself, and that's great. You're not answering to anyone. There's one that wanted to pop out and then I didn't see it again. So let's get one gold to clarify or sum up. Okay. You're receiving gifts. Ace of Wands. You're receiving gifts of inspiration and creation and passion. So whatever you're doing to renew yourself, it's working for you. And you're having to battle some stuff, like in your heart here. You're having to battle some things, but some of that battle is self-imposed because you're productive with it. Like you're being productive with your cognitions here. All right, interesting. So the King of Wands at your foundation. This is a stable energy. This person is prosperous. The crown to me means pleasure, experiencing pleasure. But the fact that the lizard there means that there's peace, because you know lizards are real skittish, but they'll come out when there's like no one around, or when they'll come out on their own time when there's not a crowd, right? So there's something with that as far as like some kind of isolation or confinement, but it's in a good way because it's a safe confinement, it's a safe isolation, it's a safe covering with this Hierophant's robe here. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles in your sacral. I think you're feeling pretty comfortable. Yeah, you're feeling comfortable with where you're at right now, or with some aspect of what you're working on. And there's a lot going on as far as like foliage and flowers, crops. Yeah, abundance. You're getting ready to have some sort of celebration, some sort of reunion, and connecting with friends. And maybe, you know, the business you do or what you do on a daily kind of keeps you in an isolated space for work or whatever you're doing, but you're getting ready to pop out again. You are receiving a gift of passion. You are receiving a gift of creativity and urges and sparks. And then with the Hierophant here, yeah, there's something you're covering that you're going to let out. Something you're covering, you're going to let it out. And it's going to replenish not only yourself, but the environment around you, people around you. So I am getting Empress vibes from this reading today. Even though she didn't come out, I'm getting Empress vibes. Because I had gotten an Empress vibe from the Queen of Pentacles. And then over here, I'm getting some Empress vibes. So you are stepping into your Empress energy. I think you're already on the way there. And the universe is helping you along. This is really promising and fascinating. So something's telling me you might be someone that you're discovering that not telling everybody what you're up to, not posting everything on social media is actually a good thing. It's a good thing, and it is something that the universe actually honors. The universe likes that and honors that, and then gives you gifts. Gives you gifts of replenishment. See? You're getting gifts here. Yeah. Cool. I want to know what you're up to. This is fascinating. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you were encouraged by something in the reading today. Remember self-care always, and have a wonderful day.